Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we do have a special guest here. It is my sister. She needed a very quick hairstyle just for the weekend, and guess who is here to save the day? It is me. Of course, we're gonna go ahead and hop into the breakdown. As you all can see here, I did section off a small section in the front of her head, and this is basically just to make sure she has enough to cover her wefts. As you all can see here, she's inspecting the products because she does have some product sensitivity, so we are working with mainly some of the things that she brought with her. But if you are wondering what I'm doing for the breakdown, I'm pretty much doing her cornrows going away from the part and straight down. As you all will see, once I finished the braid pattern, I did leave out a lot of her, well, maybe not a lot, a bit of her nape. One thing I have noticed when I do my cornrows, I do not like my nape braided because I feel like it puts unnecessary tension back there. So of course I didn't want her to have any excess tension on her nape either. I am combining these last two pieces together with this breakdown, and I will use 1 to 2 bobby pins just to secure the tail end of the braid because I don't have a crochet needle or any needle and thread, which is so ironic because I used to do crochet hairstyles all the time, but I got rid of those crochet needles because they do rust, so don't be hanging on to them too long. I did add a little bit of her mousse to her ends just to make sure that they were moisturized and well taken care of. And as you all can see here, we do have a lot of screens going on in the background. It's because we like to, I guess, be overstimulated while we're doing hair. So that is that. This is what the breakdown is looking like. Very, very neat, but also not super, super tight. She asked for some oil on her scalp, so that's exactly what she's gonna get today, okay? Today we are using clip-ins that my sister has purchased from her stylist that she goes to regularly. So I didn't have to like make any adjustments to the clips or anything. I am just rolling with what she has without having to cut any wefts. And I am going to make sure I lay every single weft in a U shape. So starting from the nape and moving myself up close to her leave out. If I get to a point where the weft won't go from ear to ear or from one side to the other, all I have to do is supplement with some of those shorter clip-ins just to make sure that it is going in that continuous U shape. And this is how I personally like to make sure that the hair is even on both sides, meaning like one side is not more full than the other. And as you all can see here, she does have to work a little bit. She has to help me sort through these clip-ins and making sure that I am finding a size that actually fit perfectly when I am trying to continue that U shape all the way to the other side. When you get close to the leave out, you do want to lay the weft as close as possible just to make sure that there are no unnecessary gaps. And here's what the hair is looking like once you have all of the clip-ins in. What is crazy is we actually didn't even use like 4 of her one clip-ins, and the head is still super, super full. Right now I am just sectioning the hair off into 3 larger sections because we are going to get into the defining process. And today we will only be using one product, and that is the Nairobi foam, which my sister actually really loves for her clip-in hairstyles. And of course, make sure you add water before going in with the foam just to make sure that the product is spreading through evenly and that you are not using too much product unnecessarily. I also like to use a detangling brush. This actually helps, of course, detangle their hair, but also define the curls as well. So to blend the clip-ins, I am sectioning off a small section in the back to cover those wefts, and also splitting their hair on the sides to cover the wefts on the sides. To blend her hair with the clip-ins, I am applying mousse and basically raking the hair along with the clip-ins to get them kind of like molded together in a way. My sister is a straight natural, so she primarily wears her hair in a silk press bob. That's like one of her top hairstyles she likes to get from her stylist, along as clip-in installs as well. I am adding her edge control of her choice just to the front part of the edges a little bit. She was not lying when she told me I didn't need to apply a lot, so we did have to like comb just a little bit of it out. And then we are going to use the comb and the brush if needed to basically further blend her hair with the clip-ins. Her natural curl pattern is a little bit more wavy. I would say even probably like type 3 curls, which is just like so crazy. Like, we have the same mom and dad, and her curl pattern is just different from mine, which is why I always tell people, like, you may see the products I use on my hair, but just because it works on my hair, there may be even better products that may work for you. And this is someone who is like genetically related to me, and even us have to use different products and have different curl patterns, which is fine. Go ahead and trim the ends if you need to, and of course sit up under the dryer because it is a non-negotiable. Here we are just fluffing the curls, because you know sometimes when you sit up under the hooded dryer, it can get matted to your head a little bit. And of course remove those clips and do any last finishing touches that you feel that you need to do to the hair. And here is the final look. I absolutely love curly clip-ins. I feel like they are very manageable, very easy to install, and definitely low maintenance on a daily basis. As you all can see here, my sister absolutely loves her hairstyle, and it is still holding up to this day. As you all can see here, she's a little awkward with showing off her hair, so I did have to step in and just help her and direct her a little bit to show off the hairstyle, which was super hilarious, by the way. As always, I hope you all enjoyed the video and found it useful, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. See ya!